Do Spartans pick their suits and equipment? This has changed over the years. Originally, pretty much all of the Spartans looked identical in their Mark IV or Mark V armor. However, this has changed over the years, and we now see that they have specialized armors and arms for their missions and their own personal specialties. For example, Linda is an outstanding marksman. But another thing that makes her special is that she prefers to be her own spotter. In fact, she's more effective when she's her own spotter, while the other Spartans needed a spotter with the marksman. And so her armor is specifically designed for spotting and sniping. We can take this principle pretty much across the board for Spartans. If they're really good in one area, they'll want to get armor that amplifies that area. Or if they're going into a specific mission, they might get armor for that mission. For example, if they were going on a recon mission, they might pick the recon armor. If they're going on a mission in space that they know they're going to be outside in space, they might pick the EVA armor, so on and so on. And that always rears the inevitable question, being that if that's the case, why does the Master Chief wear the base Mark IV, or the base Mark V, or the base Mark VI? This is a really good, rugged, all-around armor that gives him the tools he needs for his missions, because remember, the Master Chief is sort of a jack-of-all-trades, so to speak. He doesn't really have things that he's really great at specifically. In other words, he doesn't have a specialty. However, one could make the case that leadership is a specialty, but for the most part, he's a very good all-around soldier, and so this base armor is very good for him.